Welcome everybody. I'm sorry, we've been having a little difficulty. It's off again? Huh? It's still working. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to Suel's Kitchen. If you are joined and you're off, we're back on. Welcome. So today we're gonna be making a fruit cake, but this fruit cake is hold on guys, hold on 1 second. Sorry guys. Welcome. Hi Margaret. Welcome to everybody. We're doing fruit cake, but we're not using wine, we're using grape juice. And in here I have the fruits, I have the sugar, I have all the wet ingredients. I'm gonna add to it some molasses. So normally, typically we use browning, but I use molasses. So I'm just gonna add some molasses to the mixture. I'm gonna also add my flax. So what I did with the flaxseed, because you know I use the flaxseed as egg replacer, I did not add it in water today. I had it in grape juice. So I'm gonna add that. So I double up the flaxseed. For this recipe, you would need 8 eggs. So I double up this to be equal of 8 eggs. So I'm doing a 2 pound fruits. So this is like a 2 pound cake. I have 2 pounds of fruits. I have 2 cups of sugar. I have egg replacer. So what I didn't combine the sugar and the butter like we normally do. I have a different way of doing it. A way that is a little easier. I just melt the butter down. You could use any kind of vegan butter, or if you're not using vegan, you're doing margarine, you could also do it that way. So that's the wet ingredients. So in here I have 4 cups of flour and 2.5 cups of breadcrumbs. So I'm just gonna add it slowly. I use breadcrumbs because it helps the cake to be a little lighter. Normally when you do fruit cake, it can be very heavy. When you use a little breadcrumbs, it helps it to be a little on the lighter side. So this week, we're gonna give away a fruit cake. I gotta think about my question. The oven is already getting hot, because we're gonna try see if we can finish bake it before we're off the live. If not, I'll just take a picture and show what it looks like. You just turn and combine well. If you're just joining, guys, I want to welcome you. What we're making right now, we're making some Jamaica fruitcake. We have raisins and prunes. We have flaxseed. We have grape juice. Normally when we're making it in Jamaica, we use port wine. In Jamaica we call it red label wine on rum, but I'm making a virgin cake, so I'm not putting in any rum in mine. And I'm also doing a vegan fruit cake, which we have no eggs. We're using an egg replacer in here, so it's a little different in some way, but the same kind of concept we want to get. So if you want to try it a little different, but what you can do, if you like your rum, you could always pour it over it at the end. Same difference, I must say. And the grape juice give it a really good flavor. I'm just gonna add like a half a cup grape juice to it. So it's 2 pounds of, it's a 2 pound cake. So it's 2 pounds of everything. Guys, it can be hard to mix. You just, technique. just turn it and mix, so you combine all the flour and everything in here. If you just stand here and turn it like this, it's gonna kill your shoulder. So don't just stand and turn it. Turn the bowl and not your hand. Just gonna put a little bit more grape juice. Put that to the side. Over here I'm gonna make, oh, you know what guys, I didn't tell you what I was making today. I am so into my fruit cake, I didn't tell you what I was making. So today my son requested rice and peas. So we're gonna do rice and peas today with some pineapple tofu alongside
Debbie Grant and
hi Debbie.
Nico Brighton.
Hi Nico. We're gonna do elbow pasta salad, a little pasta salad with the rice and peas, so that's 2 starch, I know. And we're gonna get the protein from the tofu. We're gonna do an easy veggie, nothing fancy. So here we are, our fruit cake is finished mixing. So this is our consistency. It's thick, but this is how we want it, because as you know, it's an egg represser we're using. I'm gonna get a spatula. So guys, where I put the grape juice, you could use your port wine or whatever. I know most Jamaican like it like that. So we're gonna do 4. I'm gonna come back over. So in the oven I have a pot with water, and I have the oven at 375, I think, probably a little higher.
Andrew McCausland.
Hey cuz! Welcome to the live!
Marcia Gray.
Hi Marcia, welcome! Welcome, welcome everybody! So this is our fruit cake. We're gonna put it in. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna like bake steam. I'm gonna be baking them, but at the same time, they'll be like steaming because I have a pot with water in the oven. I can't find my, it's over there, but it's fine. So I'm just gonna put them in. So there is the pot I have with water. It's basically kind of helping them to steam so they don't come out dry. We don't want them dry. We want them nice and soft. So you gotta, oops. Try not to put them exactly under each other. Kind of, you know, so they all get the equal amount of steam. So there we go. We're going to leave that now for an hour. By the time we're finished, it should be done. If not, I'll just take a picture of it and show it to you guys. So now we're going to do the rice and peas, but I want to just get this out the thing. Because I'm going to need this thing. Pineapple tofu today with rice and peas. The young man said to me, no one, not different food today, more real Jamaican food, rice and peas. So I'm honoring Mr. Conrad. So we're gonna do some gungo rice and peas. You wanna come over, guys? Let me explain this. Okay, so here I have the peas, the gungo peas in coconut milk. That's already cooked. So here I have, in here I have scallion, thyme, onion, garlic, pimento seed, did I say everything? Yes. And scallion and sweet pepper. So what I did, I just grind it up a little, and I'm just gonna put 3 spoonsful in here. I'm gonna put another spoonful. So all this is just all the seasoning. I blend them and I put them. Now I'm gonna add a tablespoon of salt. We're gonna let this come to a boil. I'm gonna turn the stove back up, and then I'm gonna add the rice. So it's the coconut milk, the peas, and the spices, the onions, garlic, pepper, scallion, thyme, some pimento seed, and I think I had a little bay leaf in there. I'm not, no. I don't, no bay leaf. I'm mistaken. So that's it. So this is just my veggie. I'm going to keep it here because I'm going to use that again. So that's going to come to a boil. Here now we're going to put a little oil in this. And in that we're going to add our pasta. And then I'm going to turn on this fire. For this oil to get hot, we're going to deep fry our tofu. So guys, we're going to cook our pasta here. I'm just going to dump the whole thing. I just put a little oil so it doesn't stick together.
Jennifer Graham.
Hi Jen. Welcome, welcome.
Anne Marie.
Hi cuz. Alright guys. So we're gonna move on. In here I have oil for the tofu. We're not ready for that yet. I'm gonna rinse off my I try to give you a different angle this week with the camera. I don't really want to show my sink because if that's the right show everything, but I want to give you a better angle of what I do. I hope you like it. Let me know if you like the new look. If it's better, give me your feedback. We're gonna wash our rice. My rice is washed and of course was soaking. I'm just gonna drain it off. We're gonna put that in. All right. Let me get my spoon. So what are we cooking today, you may ask? We are making gungo rice and peas. It smells so good already. With pineapple tofu. And we're going to make a pasta salad. We're going to make a nice pasta salad. So we're just going to add everything in. I'm going to add just a little bit more water in there. Just a little tip. Not so much. And we're just going to leave the rice. And you know, normally the rice just stay by the side and do its thing. There it is. Guys, it's nice when you are making your rice, you blend the... I was showing you this. It's nice when you do this. This is not all the way blended. It could go finer, but that's fine. I was pressed for time. So... in here I have scallion, sweet pepper, onion, garlic, pimento seed, thyme, if I didn't say thyme. And I just blend everything. Instead I have to spend time and cut everything. I just pour it in here, blend it up. And when you're making the rice and peas and you do it like this, it gives the rice and peas a whole nother flavor, because the seasoning is actually cooked into the rice, and at the end of it you don't have to take anything out. So that's why I do this. And it also makes an amazing gravy. And the gravy that I'm gonna make for the tofu, I like using this way of veggie. Come over. We're gonna do a little cutting. We're gonna cut up some stuff. We're gonna do our vegetables. I'm gonna do cabbage. Actually, I have most of the stuff cut already. I forget I have the stuff cut. I'm just gonna cut the cucumbers while I'm waiting on the oil to get hot. So if you're just joining, guys, we're making traditional Jamaican Sunday dinner rice and peas. If you're a meat eater, you eat fish, what would be great with this dish is some nice escabeche fish, or brown stew fish. Chicken, we would do some nice, not brown stew, but fried chicken. We used to fry the chicken in Jamaica, and after you fry the chicken, you fry it, then you make the gravy and you cook down the fried chicken. That used to be delicious. That is good with this kind of Sunday dinner if you're into meat. But if you're not into meat, we're gonna go do our tofu, baby. I wanted to do some ton cornmeal, but next week. This week belongs to my son. It's his birthday weekend. He's becoming a grown man, so I have to honor whatever he wants. The little baby just born yesterday. I'm not gonna say your birthday, don't get nervous. I'm not gonna say your age, don't get nervous. So let's check our oil. Almost ready. So in here I already have some cut up greens. So guys, I hope you had a great week. So what is going to be our question this week? I don't know. I'm just going to put the tomatoes in. I'm not even going to cut them. Oops. That's your share. We're going to do a lot of tomatoes. I'm going to do 1 carrot. I have the carrot here. I'm going to pick this up so nobody steps on it. Okay guys, I think the oil is ready. So we're just going to deep fry our tofu. We're just doing one package of extra firm tofu. Extra firm is best because it can hold up a little better in the cooking process. So we're doing an extra. And all I did was just cut it and just flour it a little. That's it. Nothing crazy. I'm gonna put a half in and then we do another half so the oil don't get too cold. So we're gonna do that much. Then we do another half. We're just gonna let them come to nice golden brown. Then we take them out, then we go ahead with the other set, and then we're gonna start building some amazing pineapple flavored for the gravy, and also with the pineapple. It is really delicious. I love pineapple. I don't know if you guys noticed that as yet, but I really love pineapple. I try to make a lot of dishes with pineapple because that's how much I love pineapple. I was going to do a pineapple upside down cake, but I remember I did that one already. But I was going to give it to you again. Should have did this in a flat bowl, but it's fine. I'll set it up anyway. So we're making rice and peas and pineapple tofu with some, on our dessert we're gonna have some fruitcake. Hope it's finished before. We're just gonna try to make this a little somewhat pretty. I'm just gonna shred this over it. Guys, you know what? I always enjoy and love when you come on Sundays and spend your Sundays with me. I do enjoy, and I always ask you guys, don't be afraid to share the video. Please share. And if you have not yet subscribed to Suel's Kitchen, please do so. It's SUELL. And today I'm actually on Instagram. So if you know somebody that want to watch me and they're on Instagram and they're not on Facebook, you could tell them to check me out on Instagram. We always have to have some greens. So why I always make sure I have some greens, we need the fiber. Any meal you're having, you should definitely have some fiber in your meal. The fiber helps to keep you full longer, and it also helps the green is good because you get iron and you get a lot of great benefits from having your greens. I'm not going to go into all the explanation of it because I don't want to say nothing and say it wrong and I hear about it. So I'm just going to encourage you to have your greens. I'm trying to make it somewhat pretty. You know, I like when things are pretty. Food should be pretty. I know, it's fine. Not my best work, but you get the drift. All right, let's check. So this is done. We're gonna leave that there. I'm gonna clean this up. Something smells like something is ready. I'm gonna do some onions. So the onions I'm gonna do is actually gonna be for my pasta salad. I'm going to take these out in a minute. That's going to be for my salad. I need my Vegenaise. This one is empty. Okay guys, if you're just joining, we're making rice and peas. I'm actually going to go look at it right now, make sure it's not burning. And it's coming down to where I want it. Okay, so the rice and peas is doing its thing. When you're making rice and peas, you can't just forget about it. You got to remember, because you don't want the peas to be all at the bottom or all at the top, so you gotta give it a little stir. And of course, I always think I have iron finger. Just give it a little stir so you get the peas even throughout the pot. And then this one is gonna be nice and crunchy and nice. Smells so good. So now I'm just gonna cover it, turn the stove down. Let me see if I should put a little water. No, it's fine. I'm just gonna cover it now and turn the stove down. Okay, that's gonna stay there and finish up. Okay, I make a problem here, so now I don't know what me do, but me do something. Got it. So in what I have in the oven is I have the cake. So the secret to an amazing fruit cake, nice, soft, and not too dried out, is steaming it. Full something with water and put it in the bottom of the stove and kind of steam, help it to steam and bake the cake at the same time. That helps the cake not to be too dry. And then sometimes after you finish baking the cake and you take it out and you have it on the countertop, after a while it gets dried out and you have to pour more liquid over it and then the bottom gets soggy. That's because the cake was dry when you bake it. It was too dry. So try not to bake the cake and make it too dry, because then you're gonna have to be pouring stuff over it all the time, and that's no good. That's gonna kill your cake. So if you wanna keep a moist cake right through till you're finished eating it, you should kind of steam bake it. Alright guys. Alright, my pasta. I make a mess of my stove. My pasta is ready. Alright, so what we're going to do with this now, guys, we're going to turn on the cold water. And we're going to stop the cooking process. When you're making pasta, if you wanted to stop it from cooking, what you have to do, you have to put cold water on there, and the cold water helps to stop the cooking process. And I also want it cold. I don't want it to be hot. So that's why I'm trying to just keep the cold water on it and move it around. You hearing me good?
Yeah.
And just move it around while you do it. I'm just gonna leave that running and get my container. I think I'm gonna do it in this. I think this is fine. So I'm gonna let the cold water run on it a little, and I'm gonna get my onion. I'm gonna use half a red, half a white. And we're gonna get a sweet pepper.
Mom.
Yep.
Street Food Saturday says what's cooking?
Hey, Street Food Saturday. Guys, if you're ever in Jamaica and you want to try some amazing food, you should check out Street Food Saturday. It's every Saturday, last Saturday of the month in Jamaica. It's in Mount James. That's my diva chef, my schoolmate, my best friend. She runs that, and that's amazing. Time you go to Jamaica, check it out. Best Jamaican food you could find at Street Food Saturday.
Sharon, look, you know.
Hey Sharon, welcome girl. So what we're making is, we're making pineapple tofu, rice and peas with a cold salad. And we just had our veggie in the oven. We're having some Jamaica fruitcake, virgin style and also vegan style. So we're not using any wine. We're making it with grape juice and no eggs. So it's a little different, but it's still just for those people out there that don't want to eat the fruit cake, but they don't want the one with the wine or the rum. This is another way of doing it. And we're doing on the stove right now. I have the rice and peas is doing its thing. And I'm going to turn my tofu. And this is almost finished. This is the last batch. We're going to take it off. Oh, so this just came to my mind. I was telling you about Street Food Saturday. So what's nice about Street Food Saturday is that you get to eat by the river, or you can dine in the river. They actually have tables set up and all of that in the river. So it's a great nice experience for you to go and experience Street Food Saturday. You can dine in the water. They have tables and chairs where you sit actually in the river, and they serve up some great Jamaican food, but they have a little nice little twist to it. They do all different kind of stuff. Food, I don't want to go through and make any mistake here, but they have great food. So if you're ever in Jamaica on vacation and you want to try local food that cook, and the best thing about it, they cook the food on wood fire. So you should go try that out if you visit Jamaica. Okay guys, here I'm just doing some peppers to put in our salad. And then I'm just going to chop them fine again. Long way, then we dice them. That's it. Then we're going to do our onion. If you don't like too much raw onion, you can do less. But onion is very good for you. Onion is a great natural antibiotic. If you're having any cold or anything, if you're having a cold or anything, onion is great. I'm gonna take these out. Nice golden brown. Alright, I'm gonna leave the salad for a little bit, and I'm gonna put that to the side. We're gonna start. So to this I'm gonna add some olive oil. You could do coconut oil also. Just make sure you have enough. Hold the pot. So while this gets hot, I'm gonna come back to the salad in a minute. We're just gonna. So I had explained what this was. This is just onion and scallion and thyme and pimento. So I'm just gonna dump out all of what is left in here. We're gonna make a great sauce. I'm gonna get water in this, but I'm not gonna use it now. I'm gonna use it in a little bit to help to enhance the gravy. So guys, we're gonna let this sit, and everything it's not hot, so I just put it in there. So let it sit until it gets hot, then we continue. Let's get back to this for now. We wanna try to finish. So just cut it up real fine. That's enough. Not gonna do too much because I wanna do some of the red. Guys, remember to check your pasta, make sure it's all the way through. It's not hot. Okay, this is good. So I'm almost finished draining. Because sometimes you run the hot water through it, but if you don't go back and check, sometimes it's still hot in the bottom and you don't realize. Guys, welcome if you're just joining. I'm welcoming you.
Okay, read.
Hey sis. Welcome. Okay, that's enough. Alright. To this, I'm gonna add my pasta. Make sure you get all the water out. You could use elbow. If you don't have elbow, you could use whichever one you have. Okay guys, this is now. We're gonna let this cook in the oil for a little bit because we want to build some flavor here. So just let that stay and cook in the oil for a little bit. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt to it. 2 pinch. Guys, when you're cooking, always remember, for you to build great flavors, you can't dump everything in the pot at once. Right? You gotta let everything cook its own time because it builds flavor like that. If you just dump everything in at once, you're not gonna get the same nice, juicy flavors. And that's what we're about. We're about building amazing flavors. We're not just about cooking. Anybody can cook. But not everybody know how to build flavors. Nice flavor that once you taste it, you like want to taste it again and again and again. That's what we're about. Alright guys. I'm going to put the onion and the peppers. And if you want more onion, you can add more. I'm not going to put any more. I should, but that's fine. Alright, I'm going to put this to the side. Get it out the way while I eyeball that. Mix it in. I think I might have to change my bowl. I hope I don't. Alright, now I'm going to add my Vegenaise. So I use Vegenaise and not mayonnaise because mayonnaise have eggs. So this is almost finished. So I use Vegenaise. You could get it at Whole Foods, Stop and Shop, wherever. This one is almost finished. So Vegenaise is the knockoff brand of, I shouldn't say knockoff, but the plant-based mayonnaise. I can't cut this. We're gonna do about a cup of it because we want it nice and creamy. My bowl is a little bit on the smaller side, so I'm gonna take my time. Wait guys, let me check on this. Okay, so this is where I want it. So now to this, I'm gonna add some peppers. I'm gonna add peppers and I'm gonna add my carrots. I want the carrot to get a little chance to cook a little so it's not. So I'm going to add my carrots and my peppers. We want to soften them up. So you remember the water I had poured in my thing? Now I'm going to pour this water in here. If you don't want to use water, you could use vegetable stock. I don't like vegetable stock because it has stuff in there, preservative and stuff. So there we are. And I'm gonna cover this, and we're gonna come back and check on it in a little bit when we're finished mixing this thing up. Just picking up stuff on the floor that I spill. Alright guys. I should probably change this container. Guys, I'm gonna change my container because it's spilling all over the place. And I don't want to make a mess. So, where's the other? Give me that one. Thank you. This is what he eats from, everybody. Let me show everybody a plate that you eat out of. This is Conrad's plate. He eats from... I'm joking. I am joking. I don't want him to kill me. So I'm going to put it back in here, but I'm going to use this to mix it. So we get everything in. So mixing the Vegenaise. I'm just going to put a little pinch of salt. Just a small pinch. Alright guys, now to this we're going to add some sweet pea and some corn. Alright, so now we're going to mix this in. Guys, make sure you don't get any water in there. When you're draining this thing, make sure you drain it really well. Oh guys, it's so good. The pepper and the onion and everything have its own taste combined together. It's good. I'm gonna look at this. It's come to a boil. So we're gonna let it sit there for another 2 or so minutes, and then we're gonna add the rest of stuff. I'm gonna pour this back in that. Sorry, I'm blocking. Alright guys. A couple weeks ago I had made some onions. That's why I didn't put too much because I was planning on putting some of this. So just drain it off a little. I'm just going to finish it up. We'll have it sitting there. You could just push it down in. You could put it on the top. Make it look pretty. There we are. Alright guys, that's our salad, our cold salad. The rice and peas is smelling up the kitchen. It smells really good. I'm going to clean up. This, put it away. Alright, I'm gonna check now on my rice first. Ooh. Yes, guys. Yes, yes, yes. The rice has come through for us yet another Sunday. Smells good. And of course, you know we don't miss around here. We only hit. So that's a hit. Alright guys, now I'm going to add my pineapple. I'm not going to pour. Just going to put them in. The tofu don't really need a lot of cooking. So, you know, once we fry it, we're just going to make the... I'm using the wrong spoon. Alright. So as I said, I'm going to add some... Let's get rid of this. Alright guys. So now to this, I'm going to taste it because I had a little salt just to make sure. You can take a little bit more salt. And the next thing I'm going to add is my molasses. So molasses is very great. Molasses, you get iron, you get calcium, you get vitamin B6, and you also get magnesium. Instead of browning, I use molasses. I also sometimes take molasses in the morning. If you feel your iron is a little low, molasses is a great thing to take. Just a little of it. Alright guys, keep the camera on it. I'm gonna go over here and get something. And I'll stop eating all this stuff. Guys, I wish you could all smell the kitchen. So now I'm just going to squeeze a lemon. Just a half. Because this is a big one. Over it. That's it. A half is good. A tablespoon of honey, and we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of ketchup, a little mixed spice. So garlic and everything else is already in there, so don't worry about that. Excuse me, you have fresh garlic in there already. My pot is exact, so that's why I'm just pushing it around. Alright guys. So now the pineapple has infused its little self into the gravy. So now we're going to add our tofu. Try to cut the pineapple and the tofu like at the same size. You know, so it just makes it pretty. So all I'm doing is just merging the tofu down in the gravy. So once the tofu sucks up all this gravy, it's going to taste good because, you know, the tofu by itself doesn't really have any flavor, just like meat and anything else. Is what you put it in that gives it that flavor. So we're going to cover it for a few minutes and then I'm going to uncover it because I don't want it to be watery. So let's cover it for 5 minutes while we share our rice out and clean up a little, and then we'll check on our cake. Anyone have any question they want to ask me? guys, if you just join and you don't know what we're cooking, we are cooking up some nice Jamaican style Sunday dinner. We have our rice and peas, which I'm going to be sharing in a minute. We have our pineapple tofu that's doing its thing, and in the oven we have our fruit cake also doing its thing. It should be almost ready now. I'm just gonna set this up because I'm just gonna put the pot on here with the tofu because we're gonna eat family style as always. Who is it?
Steve.
Fruitcake smells so good. So the great thing about this pot, guys, you can eat and you can eat right from it. You can, you know, family style right from the pot. You don't have to, you know, mess up containers. So I'm putting this back because somebody gotta wash it and that person don't like to wash. So guys, this is it. I'm gonna cover the rice for now to keep that nice fresh thing in. So let's check our fruit cake. 611. Guys, it smells so good. It's not ready yet, not quite, but take a look at what it looks like. We're gonna put it back. I don't know if by the time we're ready to go. It's almost ready though. All right, the one in the bottom might be ready. Nope. All right, let's that stay. We're not gonna rush them. I might take out one just to, ooh, this thing is looking delicioso. Guys, are you loving that? It smells good. It looks good. And we're going to take it off. And we're going to say our goodbyes. I'm going to show you the cake again. Guys, it's bubbling away. Bubble, 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 bubble. So you see how the tofu is absorbing all that great flavors. The carrot is soft and tender. And it tastes divine. So I'm just going to slide one of the cake out just for you to look at it. This one is almost ready. Just need to soak a little bit more. So let me try it if it's ready. Yeah, this one is ready. All right, guys. So this is our Sunday dinner. Our vegan, virgin cake, fruit cake, our pineapple tofu, our gungo rice and peas, and here we have our salad, macaroni salad, and a green salad. So this is what we're having for dinner. My son is very happy because he loves himself some rice and peas and some pasta salad. So thank you for watching. And remember, guys, share the video, like, and if you have not yet subscribed to Suel's Kitchen, please do so. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Suel's Kitchen is amazing and we're making great, amazing flavors. Thank you for watching, and as always, you're gonna get your last look. And you know something, guys, how funny, every Sunday I said we're gonna say goodbye and thank you for watching. My son, that is so lazy and don't like to do nothing, comes upstairs. As he hear I said we're gonna be out. I hear the door open. Come over and say hi on the camera. This is my son, Ryan. He loves to cook. One Sunday we're gonna do a duo, myself and Ryan. He is an amazing chef.
Thank you.
You see how tall this boy is? We're out, people. Bye.
I was holding that in for so long. Mom, I got some great pictures.